Hello everybody, welcome to Digimon Story Sleuth Part 50. I'm your host, the one and only Dig. I made it to the end of the dungeon, did my grinding, and I'm ready to proceed with the boss battle. Let's go.
やれやれ、ようやく到着しましたね。
あれが交流点。
Yes it is.
待っていたぞ、人の声を。
That is not Crusademon's voice. And of course it's Craniumon.
ロードナイトモンの読み通りだな。長い間、人の世界にいただけのことはある。我が輩はクレニアムモン。イグドラシルに絶対の忠義を誓うものだ。ここを通すわけにはいかん。
Who are you, the gatekeeper?
リエさんはロードナイトモンはどこにいるんですか？
答える必要はない。お前たちはここで果てるのだ。いや、ちょいと失礼。一つ聞きたいことがありまして、よろしいですか？
スエドウさん。
スエドウ？ロードナイトモンに協力していた人間か。
Yeah, it's him, alright.
奴の策略に気づかず、人間を裏切っていたとは、なんとも哀れだな。事実とは少々異なるようですが、まあ、さなずなことがどうでもよろしい。それより、クレニアムモンさん。あなたも、ロードナイトモンさんと同じく現実世界すべての破滅をお望みなのでしょうか。
Well, it's obvious he's gonna do what he believes is right, but it's not the right thing regardless.
人間世界の破滅だ。他の動植物の生命まで奪うつもりはない。
Now, the Craniumon Dea Squad is much more open to negotiation than you are.
なるほど。なるほど、なるほど。では、私に協力していただけませんかね。なんだと？私は人間を進化させたいと考えています。
Yeah, all the wrong goddamn ways possible.
愚かしく惨めな存在からこれより生まれる完璧なまでに美しい世界を享受できる存在へと。そうなればあなた方デジモンとの隣り合う世界の住人同士問題なく共存できると思います。
Yeah, we all know that's not gonna happen.
どうです？他の種族の進化に貢献できるまたとない機会ですよ。知的生命体としてこれ以上ないほどの晴れがましい機会です。ほら、協力したくなってきたでしょ。
He's not gonna have an answer for this kind of proposition.
理解できんな。
Case in point.
迷事だ。戦闘するまでもない。そもそもどのような申し出であれ、貴様への協力は人間への協力に他ならん。
Hey, you can't have that. You got swore fealty to your king? Is that what he said?
イグドラシルの命に背くことと同意。花から起こり得るはずもない。やれやれ。神への猛獣ですか？実に愚かしい。
They're gonna really piss him off.
様、我が忠義を愚弄するか。思考の停止、意志の継続。まったく嘆かわしい限りですね。変化すべき世界にとって歯車を止める小石のように厄介です。おのれ、言わせておけば。
Yeah, you catch on quick.
イグドラシルへの忠義こそ誉れであり誇り。愚弄することは断じて許さん。我が魔僧クラウソラスにて暴言ごと露と散らしてくれるわ。
Oh, please do. Don't let us interfere killing that psychopath.
怒らせちゃいましたね。しけしけ。
Oh, if only it were that simple.
では、あとはあなた方にお任せします。
Oh, wow. Fuck you too.
私、あらんごとは極めて増えてでして。あ、ほら、来ますよ。
Usually us as shields, huh? Oh, here we go.
いざ、参る。
I gotta stop doing this. Guys, wait a sec. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about the interruption. It's usual bullshit, as expected. I can never fucking remember. So anyway, let's get on with the fight, shall we? No, screw it. I'm just gonna keep the animations on when I'm grinding. That's all I could do at this point. It's all I could really do. I've had enough of this bullshit, really. Of course, he has to be a virus type. What else is new? Alright, it's not too tough. We got this. Very good. Oh, triple up. I like it. Alright, keep attacking before he does his grand waltz, or waltz's end, whatever the hell it's called. You two can accelerate, keep our speed up. Well, here it comes. Okay, I was not expecting Metal Procedure to get taken out. Damn it. That one's just a bit of a shock. Let's get him back up. There you are. And a bee spray if we have it. Yes, we do. Nice. Oh, we're doing well. We're doing well, okay. Well enough, I should say. Ooh. Okay. Doesn't matter, he's the guest. Wait, we got this in the bag. Oh, that gives him that stupid shield, doesn't it? What's that do? Does that give him immunity till his next turn? I think so. Shit. Well, nothing can be done about it, I don't think. Unless, Bandai will get rid of it. Didn't think so. A little bit more, he'll go down. They always do. Come on, one more hit, one more hit. Yep, that works. Memory up DX, don't mind if I do. Hey, he chose the wrong side. Do you think you should have given your allegiance a bit more thought? True, this is one thing I do agree with. He had doubts, but he went with this side anyway. Well, it's too late now. Hmm.
いや消えてしまいましたか。悲しいですね。なんと儚いことか。
白々しい言葉ですね。こうなるよう仕向けたのはあなたじゃないですか。
Of course he did. Do you have to ask?
反論はしませんが、事実は事実。どうあれ、悲しいことは悲しいのですよ。
Okay, do your thing you promised to do, you jackass.
さあ、これで供給は止まりました。エグザモンは力を失い始めるでしょう。
スエドウさん、あなたも父の死に関わっているんですか？もしそうなら、私はあなたを。
お父上の死は残念でなりません。彼が描いていたエデンの理想像は本当に素晴らしかった。私にとっては数少ない心の底から尊敬できる方でしたよ。
Now you're just dodging the question.
ロードナイトモンの暴走を止められなかったことを私は今でも悔やんでいます。
It still doesn't explain if you had a hand in it or not.
それに家族を失う悲しみは理解しているつもりです。
ロードナイトモンは父の作ったエデンがデジタルワールドを蝕んだと。
Kinda was, but it was not intentional. I keep stressing that as much as I can.
父やその子供たちにも罪があると言っていました。だから人間を滅ぼすのだと。自業自得だと。本当にそうなんですか？あなたは真実を知っているんじゃないですか？
Oh yeah, he definitely knows, but he's not gonna tell us.
悲しい記憶を取り戻すのは新君だけで十分です。しかし私の理想が叶えば全ての人間が悲しみから解放されます。私もあなた方もあなた方の大切な人々ももちろん新君も私はこの世界から悲しみを生まれてしまった悲しみを生み出す原因を人間も世界も私がこの手で進化させてみせる。
You are insane.
めちゃくちゃです。正気とは思えません。そんなことできるはずないのに。
Oh, I'm glad you agree with me, Yuko.
そうですね。できませんね。今はこれも悲しい事実の一つです。ではまたいずれ。
And off he goes.
悲しみをなくしたい。人間を進化させる。そんなこと不可能に決まっています。あまりに子供じみています。でも絵空事を言っているようには見えなかった。狂っているようにも。
No, he's definitely insane, Yuko. You had it right the first time.
私には彼が理解できない。
Yeah, Aaron doesn't get it either. Oh, back at the office. I see. Nice work. You might have stopped the digital wave supply to Examon, but given his sheer data volume, we're not liable to see a big effect right away. For now, we'll have to wait and see. I must be going then. Goodbye. Oh, and Aaron? I'm sorry for the nasty things I said earlier. That's okay. I was stuck thinking about Miss Rie. I wasn't in the right headspace. You know, when we met, when I said all that, I know what you're talking about, but Aaron doesn't. What, you don't know what I'm talking about? Then, never mind. Triple question mark. I said never mind, just forget it. Dots and triple question mark. You're something else, Aaron. I said to forget, didn't I? That'll make you forget it. Which do you prefer, hacking or a crowbar? Okay, going all Gordon Freeman on me, huh? So you've forgotten then? Alright then, no problem. I must be going then. Goodbye once more. Yeah, you're a strange one, Yuko. It seems as if Yuko Kamashiro has changed somehow. Something happened? Not really. Oh ho, you summoned her Yuko the Black Heart version. That's not nice. Perhaps it's her doppelganger or something? No, if that was the case, she couldn't talk to us. Doppelgangers can't open their mouths. I don't think that's true. Then my next guess would be bilocation? She created their copy of herself for force of will? Stop! But why? To what end? Fascinating. Or it might be an expression of her persona. Did you really just make a persona reference? Everyone knows that she grew up wearing several different masks. I never played the Persona games, but I know they revolve around masks, so this is definitely a reference to Persona. The daughter of a CEO, the leader of a hacker team, the unhappy girl growing up alone. It wouldn't be much of a stretch for her to use these abilities to serve her in the real world. This has gotten interesting. This is how a mystery case should be, rife with riddles, hee hee. No words. Dots. Message. Blue Digizoid armor. I would assume it's old Force. I'm not sure about that. There was the only one that's really blue. No more cases. Okay. It's not going to affect Examon for a while. Go be productive. Take out some cases. There are no more cases. Ego searching isn't really my thing, but apparently now there's a Nakano bulletin board. Go take a look if that's what you're into. Will do. Use that memory up too. Oh, I just remember what the next case was. Right, I got to change up this team later, but we have time. There's the bulletin board. This bulletin board is packed with people's grievances. I hear strange groans during the night. I saw a monstrous shadow inside the con on Broadway. Bizarre things are happening more and more. What's going to happen to us? That detective agency's gotta be behind this. No, we're actually saving the world, dumbass. I'll just pretend I didn't read that last part. Good. Hey, we got another case to tackle. Hope you're ready for another day of hard... Hold on, what's this about that bulletin board? So people are saying this place is taking a turn for the even weirder. Alright. Sounds like the residents have a lot of pent-up frustration that they're letting out now. We definitely aren't lacking in people who've got it out for us. Once you're a bad apple in their eyes, you're always one, even if you're innocent. That is true. Let's see what we can do to clear our good name. What do you say? How do you propose that? Case on the board, maybe? I also know peace down on the couch. It's kind of upsetting. Yeah, we got a new case. This is a case from the Broadway management. There are strange rumors in Broadway, solving them with these guys. Who could these guys be? Of course, it's the Occult Club. Hi. Hey there, May. You're early today. Of course, when we heard you had something intriguing to share with the club, how could we not rush on over? May, calm down. You're sound a little overeager, crying out loud. You are sound a little overeager. Really? Sorry, Detective, she's just a little worked up. That's May for you, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And I see it's all the same gang from our Shibuya Hirosaka experiment earlier as well. Hee hee, color me surprised to see you all still part of the occult club. It takes guts to stay around after what happened in Shibuya. Not to mention what you did with Kasuki regarding that dead girl, but... Aha, that's all on May. After that experiment, she restarted devoting herself to running the club. She's practically on fire. Yep, I owe it to you all now that I know there really are strange mysteries like that lurking around the world. Thanks. Just don't say I didn't warn you if you get caught up in something serious one of these days. For all we know, that could have happened after this case. It's hard to tell pinpoint where it was in the timeline, but... Oh, I'm doing this research precisely to prevent that from ever happening. Yeah, right. You have to know what you're up against to survive. Everyone knows that. Anyway, I'm sorry to call you all out here when you're so busy as it is. No, it's perfectly fine, I promise. When we hear the occult is afoot somewhere, we can't help but come running as fast as we can. That's our job as the Noted Occult Research Club. Huh. Well, I appreciate your vigor. Still, that being said, Tokyo has more than its fair share of occult phenomena going on these days. We have all the Digimon running amok, yeah. So why bother coming over to our neck of the woods? Oh, well, when you put it like that, isn't it obvious? Nakano is leagues apart from anything else you call an occult mecca around here. How so? Exactly. I couldn't have put it better myself, Kenji. That's just what I'd hoped for out of the Vice President. Aw, May. Yeesh, Kenji, you're not exactly doing us any favors getting her all hyped up even more, you know. Well, what I said is still true. All sorts of weird, unusual things go down here in Nakano. I don't know if that's true in the real life Nakano Broadway too, or not. I have to look it up. I mean, there's the bleeding mural that's said to have blood gushing out of mouths and eyes in the lobby of the first floor lobby, for starters. That sounds horrifying. Then there's a skeleton pool home to a pile of abandoned corpses that turn to bones overnight. Who abandons corpses nowadays, unless you're a murderer? Seriously. Rumor also has it that late at night there are people clad in white flying over the roof while holding a hidden sabbat. Not sure what a sabbat is. And then you also got the mysterious fish rains that pour down over the Kano for ages, foretelling imminent misfortune. I mean, fish falling from the sky? All those things remain unsolved, so naturally. Funny you should mention those specifically, because I actually saw them already. Wow. What? You did? You already solved them? What's this already talk? This is my home base, and as a detective, if you tell me something weird is up, of course I'm going to look around. That's all long in the past. Aww. Hee hee, why the long face? I didn't say this case wouldn't be up your alley. As a reward this time around, how about I give you guys my file with all the so-called supernatural cases I worked on? Oh, then of course we'll do it. Tell us more. That's the spirit. I fully intend to make use of your club's unique expertise for today's case. As we've already discussed, Tokyo has become a real hotbed for the supernatural, and it goes without saying that Nakano is no exception. The reports and complaints I've been getting from other tenants don't look to be letting up anytime soon, and so they've asked me to solve some. Okay. But even with my assistant on board, there are just too many for us to handle by ourselves. There are essentially 4 different odd phenomena going on around here that I want you guys to solve with your passion and young sensibility. 4 oddities. Okay, go on. First, I want you to figure out what's behind 3-legged Matthew, who wanders around these parts in search of something. Then I want you to look into the Kada Kada, who roams the floors of the Kano Broadway. After that, go look into the Reaper elevator, which ascends from the basement to the 4th floor at 2 AM. And last, but certainly not least, see what you can find out about Master Tip Tap, a spirit. Ooh, these all sound great. This is going to be lots of fun to work on. I've given these legends their names based on the eyewitness accounts I've heard. Now it's on you guys to solve the Kano's urban legends, alright? What do you say, will you go for it? Okay, this is so exciting. I can't wait to get started. Everybody, we're heading to K-Cafe to formulate our plan on the double. Hey, wait up. Those two sure can't contain themselves. Tell me about it. Well, we better indulge them and head on over. Not like we have much of a choice. Dots. Don't think you get to take it easy now. You're joining up with them too. Great. Maybe we saw what's nuttiness along. Oh, there's Pete. This might be a bit awkward to ask, but I've noticed your assistant kind of just zones out sometimes. Is everything alright? It's not just too severe right now, but I can tell things are starting to get unstable with Aaron's body. Why don't you tell me that directly, damn it? Control over data is slipping. Really? Aaron seems to have even forgotten what's happened there. Don't get too lost in the void, Aaron. Nah. Well, now that we're all well into the night, our time has finally come to spring into action. Since we're here, might as well start on the first floor. We're going through every floor and checking where these strange things are actually taking place, right? Right. I was just talking. I didn't expect that to be the next line. Since the reports of Three-Legged Matthew seem to center around this floor, we'll start with that for now and go from there. Alright, then let's get to work. Okay, alright. 21 minutes. We got time. Oh, I was right. Cool. I figured out a little of Three-Legged Matthew's backstory, so get this. 30 years ago, there was this popular Anita doll whose clothes you could swap out. Matthew was another doll who was her ex-boyfriend. Originally, he was described as being her fiancé, but why is the butt capitalized? But another male doll that showed up later, Lance, a diplomat, became popular. At some point, Lance and Anita got hitched, and Matthew was relegated to the ex-boyfriend position. How terrible. It turns out there's an epilogue of sorts to Matthew's story. After he lost Anita to Lance, Matthew went insane and attacked Lance, chopping his body up and sending to pieces to Anita. What the hell kind of toy line is this? But things didn't go entirely according to plan when he tried to send the final piece to her, a single leg. Of course, as it turned out, Anita was putting Lance's body back together using forbidden dark magic. Crying out loud, guys. Barbie every day thinking like this, there'd be an uproar. What Matthew did in response was attach that final leg to his own body, ostensibly in an effort to ensure Lance could never be revived. Ever since, he's apparently been walking around with much difficulty on his 3 legs, roaming about here and there. Forever searching for memories of the good old days he and Anita once had. It's kind of depressing and disturbing at the same time. Hee, you know, I think Manaka and Kenji make for a cute pair, don't you? Oh, but don't tell them I said that, okay? I can't, I'm mute. The kind of Broadway at night feels creepy. I mean, during the day there are some floors I don't like visiting, but this is something else. Okay, clear. Nothing really out of the ordinary here. I noticed. Alright then, on to the second floor. Now turn our attention to Kata Kata. Or Kata Kata. I don't know how you pronounce that. Well, time's wasting. Off we go. Well, I've always pronounced it Kata Kata. It could be Kata Kata, but I'm not sure. From what I can tell, Kata Kata is derived from the famous Teki Teki legend. Teki Teki is an apparition who lost her feet in a train accident. She can travel up to 150 kilometers per hour, metric system, with just her arms, laughing as she pursues people. That's also very disturbing. Kata Kata is therefore an altered form that Teki Teki came to adopt after many years. Where do people hear these things? The name Teki Teki supposedly comes from the sound she makes when she moves with her arms. So where does Kata Kata come from? Good question. Let's never find out. I don't think anybody up against a spirit that could go 150 kilometers per hour would have any hope of escaping. If you bump into it, it's game over. Hee, Manaka's such a fraidy cat, but she still loves it when Kenji talks about occult stories all passionately and stuff. Sigh, nothing to report here either. Yep, let's make our way up to the 3rd floor. Street by street, it's like a SWAT team. What will we run into up here, brother? Yeah. Probably nothing. Only one way to find out. Let's split up and get to work, everyone. Oh, you seem totally bored, Willie. You're just spouting weird stuff now. Hey, Manaka, how are things going with you and Kenji? How far have you two progressed? Tell me. What better time is there to talk about love than in the middle of the night? How about the daytime, when we're not sleepy? If you happen to meet Kata Kata, she'll ask, "Need your legs?" And if you don't give her the right response, she'll run off with yours. What's the right response? It's, "I'm using them right now." She's surprisingly cooperative, it turns out. Okay, a cooperative vengeful spirit. That's kind of an oxymoron. Oh, hey, I think I've figured out why she's called Kata Kata. Kata Kata originally lost her legs after falling onto trade tracks in Hokkaido. So maybe her name comes from the sound teeth make when chattering? What's that to do with anything? Seriously. Why isn't there anything special happening tonight? We got one more floor to go. Surely there's something to find up on the 4th floor. Come on, let's head for the elevator. Alright, come to us, O Reaper Elevator. Make thyself known before us. Well, Kazuki already solved the mystery of the elevator, so you're out of luck there, May. It's past 2 a.m. now. Why? Why isn't anything showing up? I called out to it, everything, but there's no sign of it appearing at all. This sucks. I hate it. I just want to see the Grim Reaper at least once in my lifetime. Well, technically we're all going to see the Grim Reaper at some point, but at that point you won't even really want to. Is that too much to ask? May, it's okay. There's still hope. Just keep it together. Wow, I never took her to be the type to throw a tantrum when things go poorly. I don't see she's causing a tantrum. It's more she's raising the roof. May, we're getting worried about you. Why don't you why don't we take a little break at K Cafe? I gotta read slower, guys. I really do. When we met up earlier yesterday afternoon, the owner said it was fine to use it as a break room. It shouldn't be locked. She's not going to listen to reason. Yeah, I figured. I'm in favor of it. I'm beat. I could use a rest after all that investigating. We can't. There's still Katsu to check. I don't think we've been informed of that urban legend. We have to check everything again, top to bottom. There has to be something here. I just know it. Alright, we get it. Let's just go inside K Cafe for a bit so we can reassess the situation. Sound good to you? We're already on the 4th floor, so why not? There's nothing here. No ghosts, no spirits, nothing. Nothing! Oh, cheer up. Since when does the good stuff ever happen on the first day you do this sort of work? Okay, this has to be before we find out Willie was an exorcist. It just has to be. Wow, I just want to see Matthew, Kata, the Reaper Elevator, and Master Tip Tap. It's okay, May, really. I'm sure something will come along soon. Really? You sure? Eep. What's wrong? Don't you guys hear it? Could be music playing. You're right, is that the elevator? Maybe it's Kyoko. But she's not the only resident here. Who could it be? Wait, maybe it's a cop. It's even worse. That sound just now, did the elevator just arrive on this floor? It must have. It's the Reaper Elevator. It came. I knew it was real all along. Tip tap, tip tap. Oh my god, that sound. Is that Master Tip Tap? Kata. But now it's a different sound. Don't tell me it's... Okay, I don't even know how to pronounce that word. So, Uga, yeah. Iga. Mysterious old man, Wait, was that somebody's voice? Well, what's going on? What are you kids doing in here? Well, we could ask you the same question. Why are you here so late? Late? Missy, it's morning already. I always come in here to relax around this time. Huh? But it's not even 4 yet. Well, actually, it makes sense. My grandpa tends to get up really early, too. I wish I still had my grandparents. They're all passed on. Wow, poor me. Oh, I get it now. That's why the K Cafe owner had this place unlocked. It's so this guy could use it. Hey, Aaron, what's wrong? Huh? Wait, am I seeing what I think I am? Dots? Is that a third leg? What are you blabbering about now, Kata? Those dentures, are they making that chattering noise because they're misaligned? You also came from that elevator, which would make you the Reaper? Hey, who are you calling a Reaper? Then the tapping sound must have come from... No! You mean to tell me that this old guy is the one behind all the local urban legends here? You have to be kidding. Oh. May's mournful cries could be heard all throughout the building that night, but it was already morning. We established that already. So, it looks like you guys came through and solved all the mysteries. I couldn't have asked for a better end result than what you found out. What's so good about it? It's all just because that old guy takes early morning walks. Perhaps, but as they say, truth is stranger than fiction. They even made that into a movie with Will Ferrell. Yeah, Will Ferrell. Get real here. Who could have ever seen any of this coming? Let me ask you something. While you were out running around solving mysteries, what were you picturing inside your head? Did you see things in pitch dark? Did you hear things in deafening silence? Personally, in my opinion, I say such strong human imaginations are key to engaging in supernatural research. I feel like I kinda get it, but don't at the same time. Those are just my own thoughts on the matter. Don't read too deeply into them. Hopefully having reached the conclusion that you guys have, it's given you some things to think about individually. Now, as promised, I believe I have my files to hand off as your... Those won't be necessary. We'll solve those other mysteries ourselves through our own efforts. Our own efforts and our balanced passion and imagination. Oh, that's a fantastic attitude to have. Wow, Kenji, that's actually cool of you to say that. Perhaps I was out of line then. If you insist that much, then I won't worry about... Oh no, we'll still gladly take them off your hands, Detective. What are you saying, May? Haven't you paid any attention to what's going on? So? Do you mean to tell me you're not even a little interested in what's inside those files? Really, Manaka? Well, maybe just a little. If you aren't, then I'll just go ahead and read them by myself. Hey, that's no fair. Man, here I was thinking I was acting cool for once, too. Oh, Kenji, you did great. Don't want this to get you down. Just try harder next time. Well, I'm gonna take off now. Catch you two later. Looks like it's just the two of us again, Aaron. Hee hee. I didn't expect them to run off with only one of my files. Either way, we can now report back to the R10s that those issues have been taken care of. Hopefully that will improve our standing a little. Those Coco kids are something, though. They're growing up so fast. Maybe one of these days they'll start to be friendly rivals of yours. That'd be fun, right? No. We're pretty much on time to stop, which is good timing. What makes me drag my old bones out here every morning, I wonder? This place really feels nostalgic for me for some reason, but I can't pinpoint the reason why. What the? Dots? Miko. I turn this in. Oh good, the top cyber suit. Excellent. It's always interesting how mysteries often lead to tie into one another, but I digress. Great work as always. Get ready for another case soon. Alright, I'm gonna stop this part right here because we're right out of time to stop it for once, which is kind of interesting. Alright, so thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.